Welcome to the session. This session is called Triggers. In this session, we'll talk about how to overcome your triggers and how to identify them to prevent anxiety attack and to prevent the ugly feelings of having post traumatic stress disorders. Do you ever feel triggered by colors or clothing? Do you ever feel triggered by certain words and the tone of voices? Do you ever feel triggered by your mind memories? Do you ever feel triggered by certain sounds? Well, when you identify such triggers, you can control them by thinking about how much you're not in that past anymore and trying to identify what makes you happy about the triggers. Is there something that you can do to turn around the trigger for your good, to create happy memories rather than to live in the past? So, you should also feel free to talk to people in your life about what they shouldn't do to trigger you, like how to avoid the triggers. Don't ever feel like people are trying to trigger you on purpose because the people that care about you wouldn't do that to you. So, for example, if you're triggered about the color green, you should try to see how it makes the person look better or it makes you look better if you wear it. However, if you really feel like you're so triggered that you don't want to do or say or behave or use certain things, then you should really talk to yourself and see what is it that it reminds you of. And once you identify what is it that it reminds you of, then try to see it from a positive point of view. If you have been in the military, I will hope that by now you have overcome the traumas and the triggers. However, if you're still having triggers, it's good to talk to someone like a professional counselor and try self hypnosis. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but self hypnosis works for you and you don't have to talk to anyone about it. So that way, if you feel like the triggers that you have, you don't want to talk about them with a counselor, you could record yourself telling yourself that you love your triggers. Like, for example, you could say, I love the color green. I love the sound that I listen to from nature and from all the sounds. And, you know, do the opposite of what the trigger causes you. If the trigger makes you anxious and you feel like you're going to have an anxiety attack or just a really horrible memory, tell yourself in the self hypnosis that you love the sounds and you love the colors and you love the people in your life. So you're certainly reassuring yourself the opposite of what the trigger does to your mind. And that should work for you. If that doesn't work for you, you can send me a message and I will search for other forms of therapy that could help with you for you. So again, the self hypnosis is great because you don't have to share information with anyone and it works. So I hope this was helpful. See you in the next session. God bless.